whenever I read nonfiction because I like to learn from things. I guess I got that from my father, you know. Thanks, Dad. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah, and I post videos every Monday and Friday. And normally I post beauty videos, but today is going to be a little bit different. Just like the video that I posted a couple weeks ago is actually going to be a follow-up to my I Quit My Job video. I will make sure I link that video down below if you haven't seen it yet. I believe that it seemed to have gone over very well, but if you haven't seen it yet, I definitely recommend it. So that will be in the description box. So as I mentioned, today's video is going to be a little bit of a follow-up. It's actually going to be a 2019 goals video. I'm filming this on New Year's Day. I'm aware that it's not going to be going up on New Year's Day, but it's still going to be around the beginning of the year whenever I post this. I know some people might have mixed feelings or reviews or whatever about New Year's videos, but like, bear with me. The new year is a good time to set goals. I am very goal-oriented, so I set other goals as well. Like, I don't just, you know, set a bunch of goals at the beginning of the year and call it good. But I think that this video can be helpful, and obviously now's a good time now that we are at a new year. So I'll start with the biggest one first, I guess. I'm very excited to see where 2019 goes because, as I mentioned in the quitting my job video, spoiler alert, I quit my job. I feel like I'm in the right direction with the projects that I'm working on, and I finally have a vision of what I'm supposed to be working on, which is very exciting because beforehand, I will just kind of recap that beforehand. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I just knew that I didn't want to work at that job for the rest of my life. But yeah, I have made the initial leap of quitting my job, and I have a great support system through my parents as well, and also friends, which is definitely very important with something like this. All that being said, my biggest goal of 2019 would be the project that I'm currently working on. It's still too much in the beginning phases to announce that, but as I mentioned, I will be able to announce the at least beginning phase coming up soon. So whenever I can, I definitely will be announcing that, but that's my biggest goal in 2019. I'm very excited about this project, and I'm very pleased that I finally have something that I believe that I should be working on with clear direction. The next thing that I want to mention is I'd like to read more. Specifically, whenever I read nonfiction because I like to learn from things. I guess I got that from my father, you know. Thanks, Dad. But yeah, I feel like personally, if I were, because it's hard for me to read, so if I'm gonna read, like, I don't want to feel like I'm wasting my time by reading nonfiction, which I'm aware is ironic because I like watching TV shows, which some might deem wasting time, but it's, you know, it's good to de-stress and have some downtime every now and then, I must say. But yeah, I'd like to read more. I don't know if I would necessarily set a goal of one book a month because that may seem non-ambitious to people, but quite frankly, that's very ambitious for me just because I don't read very much. But I have read a few books. I did read a few books in 2018, okay, so give me some credit. I think another good goal to set would be reading the Bible more because that's just something that I'm aware that I need to do. So I think maybe, you know, mentioning this in the video, I would be more likely to do this because now I'm accountable to other people. So definitely that would be important. It's just good to, you know, read God's word and just to see what he would have you to learn. Another thing that I'd like to do is I would like to travel more. Specifically, I would either like to go on a cruise and or go to a different country. And I say and or because you could go on a cruise and go to a different country. I already have a passport, so that's great. I think it's valid for another 4 or 5 years, which I know, you know, you can get a new one afterwards. But while I have a current passport, why not go ahead and use that? You know what I'm saying? I've never gone on a cruise, so I think doing something like that would be really, really cool with some friends. Also, with going to a different country, I'd like to go to another country again. So far, I've been to Canada and Honduras, but Canada, I was only there for like a day on my 21st birthday, which was very exciting. I got to see Niagara Falls, but I, you know, wasn't there for very long. And then I went to Honduras for about a week a few years ago. And then I don't know if I would count going on a cruise or something like that a goal. It's just something that I would like to do. So I think it'd be interesting at the end of the year, I can kind of rewatch this video, recap, and see what I actually did accomplish in the year. So another thing that I would like to do is I would like to go to another concert because I'm saying that because in 2018, I really wanted to just go to a big concert, and I ended up going to two. I went to Imagine Dragons and Taylor Swift. I've mentioned those both in videos. They were both great experiences. I had a really, really fun time. And as I've mentioned before, Imagine Dragons does have a new album out. So whenever they are touring that, if they are touring that in 2019, which I feel like they would, I definitely want to go. That'd be really, really cool. Also, since my quitting my job videos seem to kind of take a different direction than what I was initially planning on, which is totally fine. I really, really like that video. I'm very pleased with the outcome. But one of the things that I failed to mention in my 2018 recap video is I actually paid off my car in 2018, which I was very, very happy about. I was very excited about that because one, it built my credit, which is, you know, really good. Let's just have some adult talk here. So that was great for building my credit, but also it was like the first big purchase, adult purchase, if you will, that I did. So it was just a really, really great feeling to be able to, like my car that I drive, which I love, I plan on having it for several more years for sure, that my car that I have, like I bought it myself, like not to be too prideful or anything, but it's just kind of a satisfying feeling, and it's an accomplishment. So I was very, very happy that I paid that off. That's not like a 2019 goal, but I mean, it can be for you watching. If you need to pay off your car, that I feel like that's a really, really good goal, to pay off your car, because it's just great not to have a monthly car payment. Which actually, whenever, since we're talking about my car, whenever I did buy my car, I actually put, sorry, I got a text. I got distracted. Whenever I bought, that's what I was saying. Whenever I bought my car, I actually put about half down from savings, that, because I've had a summer job where I started working summer jobs when I was like 14, turning 15. So I've had summer jobs, you know, for quite some time. And so I was able to put a significant amount of down payment, I think about a little less than half down, which that way I was able to have a lowered monthly car payment. It actually wasn't that much at all. But since I wanted to go ahead and pay it off, I started paying like 2 or 3 times more, just because I was able to, and I'm very thankful for that. I was able to pay like 2 or 3 times more my monthly payment, so I could pay off my car a lot sooner, because I think my loan was, I can't remember because I got it a while ago, but my loan might have been about a 5-year loan, but I was still able to build my credit because I did have that loan for over 2 years. That's just what I personally did. I know some people have different views on that and don't think that you should go, you know, go into debt for a car, which you shouldn't really. But I was also using that as a form of building credit, because I could have paid off my car way sooner than I did, but I wanted to go ahead and build credit. I feel like I could do a whole separate video, which I might do in the future, about credit and how I built my credit and all the other good stuff. I know that this is a beauty channel, but every now and then I really like having these like goal-oriented videos, because I personally am very goal-oriented, and I feel like those videos seem to do well, and I can just really connect with you guys a lot more that way as well. But yeah, today's video is definitely going to be a shorter video that about sums up my goals that I had written down that I just wanted to share with you guys. What is one of your goals for 2019? I'm very interested to know. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I normally post beauty videos, but as I said, I like doing these lifestyle videos and kind of goal-oriented videos every now and then as well. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, feel free to subscribe. As I mentioned, I post videos every Monday and Friday. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video.